Google is retiring its free dark web monitoring tool next year. A judge blocked Louisiana's social media age verification law. And Ford is rebooting the F-150 Lightning as an EREV with a gas generator. It's Tuesday, December 16th, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. Google will stop sending out dark web reports starting early next year as it shuts down the free tool that can tell you if your personal information has appeared on the seedy underbelly of the internet. The tool used to be exclusively available to Google One subscribers until the company opened it up to everyone in mid-2024. If you switch it on, you'll receive a notification whenever your name, your email address, or your phone number leak on the internet, typically due to data breaches. In Google's email announcement, however, it said it was discontinuing dark web reports because feedback showed that it did not provide helpful next steps. A report just lets you know that your information has appeared on the dark web. You can also see a list of all the hits you get on your Google account along with what data breach leaked that particular detail. However, it doesn't give you guidance on what to do afterwards. The company explained that it will focus on tools that can give you clear, actionable steps to take instead. Google will stop monitoring for new dark web results on January 15th and will remove access to the report from your account on February 16th. You can also remove your monitoring profile right now by simply going to the Results with Your Info section on the tool's official page. A Louisiana law that would have required social media platforms to verify the ages of their users has been blocked by a judge. The law, known as the Secure Online Child Interaction and Age Limitation, was passed back in 2023, and it required Meta, Reddit, Snap, YouTube, Discord, and others to implement age verification and parental control features. The ruling comes just days before the law, which technically took effect over the summer, would have started to be enforced. In his ruling, the judge wrote that the law's age verification and parental consent requirements are both over and under inclusive, and that its definition of social media platform was nebulous. The ruling was a victory for NetChoice, a lobbying group that represents the tech industry and has challenged the growing number of age verification laws around the world. The group had argued that the law was unconstitutional and it posed a safety and security risk. In a statement following the ruling, the group pointed to the massive privacy risk posed by the Louisiana law and others like it. Paul Taskey, the co-director of NetChoice's litigation center, said Louisiana's law would have done more than chill speech. It would have created a massive privacy risk for Louisianans, like those playing out in real time in countries without a First Amendment, like the UK. It seems like it was just last month that Ford was on the brink of sunsetting the F-150 Lightning. Instead, Ford announced plans this week to reboot the truck as a hybrid. This next generation of the F-150 Lightning will be an extended-range electric vehicle. An EREV is similar in concept to a plug-in hybrid, but with a larger battery that's topped up by a gas generator. The powertrain itself is all electric. This next generation of the F-150 Lightning will offer an estimated range of more than 700 miles. Production will end this year on the current F-150 Lightning models. Now, this revamp of the F-150 Lightning is part of Ford's latest approach to electric vehicles. The company projected that by 2030, half of its global volume would be comprised of hybrids, extended-range EVs, and electric vehicles, compared with 17% today. The company wrote in a press release, as part of these actions, Ford no longer plans to produce select larger electric vehicles where the business case has eroded due to lower than expected demand, high costs, and regulatory changes. Ford will also swap its planned electric commercial van for North America with a new affordable commercial van that has both gas and hybrid options. The company anticipates seeing a $19.5 billion negative impact for this pivot away from EVs. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Mariella Moon, Carissa Bell, and Anna Washenko, and it was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with more tech news from Engadget.